Jai Shri Ram. Welcome to the reading of Valmiki Ramayana. In the last canto, sage Vishwamitra narrated the story of ascetic king Kush. Kush had 4 sons. One of his son, Kushnab, was married to a celestial nymph. They both gave birth to 100 beautiful daughters. One day, wind god Vayu saw these 100 girls and longed to marry all of them. When the girls rejected his proposal, Vayudev punished the girls by distorting their limbs, and the story continues. Om Gan Ganpate Namaha. Om Han Hanumate Namaha. Srimad Valmiki Ramayan Balkand, Canto 33. With distorted limbs and distressed mind, all 100 girls return back to the palace. Their father, Kushnab, questions the reason for their condition. Hearing the words of sagacious Kushnab, his 100 daughters touch his feet with their heads and say, "Your Majesty, the all-pervading wind god Vayu sought to violate our modesty and did not respect our righteous conduct. We had courteously told him, 'Bhadramte, we are dependent on our father and hence do not have freedom to choose. You may ask our father if he is willing to give us away to you in marriage.' Though we all notified this to him, disregarding our words, sinful wind god assaulted and crippled us." Hearing these words from his 100 exceptional daughters, the highly virtuous and highly resplendent king replies, "O my daughters, by not punishing Vayu, you have done a great act of forgiveness. Only a calm and composed mind is capable of doing such act of grace and forbearance. By taking a united stand, you have protected the honor of my dynasty. Be it a man or woman, forgiveness is an ornament. But such an act of forgiveness, even gods will find it difficult to do. My daughters, for all of you to unanimously show such act of grace, such a feat is rare and hard for anyone to exhibit. Shama Danam, Shama Satyam, Shama Yagyascha Putrikaha, Shama Yashaha, Shama Dharmaha, Shamayam Vishthitam Jagat. Grace is generosity. Grace is truth. Grace is yagya. Grace is glory. And indeed, grace is the ultimate virtue. My daughters, this entire universe thrives in the divine grace and patience." Vishwamitra narrates the whole story to Ram and Lakshman, and also how Kushnab explained that grace and forgiveness are the fundamental virtues, and the universe itself is upheld by these qualities. He addresses Ram and continues his story. Kakutstha. The king Kushnab was endowed with divine valor, and additionally he was adept in deliberation and counseling. After sending away his daughters, he consulted his ministers about a suitable person for the marriage of his daughters. They deliberated how to find the right groom, which region to send the proposal to, the timing, and suitable groom choices. During the similar time period, a great and virtuous ascetic named Chuli is living in celibacy. He is performing austerities in the pursuit of the knowledge of Brahman, Bhadramte. When Chuli is performing austerities, Gandharvi Somada would serve him. She is the daughter of Urmila. She stays there and lives a virtuous life. She would serve him with utmost respect and devotion. After some time, her guru, the venerable sage Chuli, gets pleased with her. Raghunandan, when the right time comes and her services are fructified, Sage Chuli says to the girl, Te Bhadram, I am highly pleased with you. What wish can I fulfill for you? Supremely delighted to know that the sage was much gratified, eloquent Gandharvi Somada makes a request to the sage in a sweet voice, Bhadrante. Bestowed with great asceticism, illuminated with Brahmic splendor and spiritual brilliance, you appear like Brahma himself, the infinite. As for me, I remain unmarried. I neither have a husband nor do I intend to become a wife. Since I have sought refuge in you, kindly bless me with a son by the might of your Brahmic glory. Pleased with her, Brahma Rishi Chuli confers on her a child born out of his mind. This excellent boy is as unique as Brahma himself and is renowned as Brahmadatta. The son of Somada, King Brahmadatta, renowned for his grandeur, rules over the city of Kampilya, akin to Indra's rule over the heaven. Kakutstharam, then the highly righteous King Kushnab, decides to marry off his 100 daughters to Brahmadatta. The ruler of earth, exceptionally glorious King Kushnab, invites Brahmadatta and gladly marries off his 100 daughters to him. Raghunandan, King Brahmadatta, who is as glorious as Devraj Indra, he traditionally marries all the daughters of Kushnab in due order of seniority. As part of marriage ceremony, as he takes the hand of each girl in his hand, their disfigurement vanishes by the power of his touch. They become beautifully elegant once again. King Kushnab is overjoyed to see his daughters released from the disfigurement caused by wind god Vayu. They are all restored to their former beauty. He feels waves of joy as he witnesses their transformation. Then, after the marriage ceremony, Kushnab bids farewell to Brahmadatta along with his newly wedded wives and a group of family priests. Even Gandharvi Somada is delighted to see her son Brahmadatta and his worthwhile deed of wedding these 100 girls and releasing them from wind god morbid effect. She joyfully blesses her daughter-in-laws one after the other. She praises King Kushnab and then traditionally welcomes and embraces each of her new daughter-in-law, repeating the traditional gestures. And with this festive moment filled with joy and blessings, ends the 33rd canto in the Balkand of Srimad Ramayan, the first and oldest epic by Rishi Valmiki. In this canto, we witness the birth of King Brahmadatta of the Kampilya kingdom. This pious king agrees to marry 100 crippled daughters of Kushnab. As King Kushnab gives the hand of each daughter to Brahmadatta in marriage, the girls get released from their curse and restore their beauty. In the next canto, Mahamuni Vishwamitra explains his connection to King Brahmadatta. How are they both related? Let's find out next week. Till then, stay blessed, stay tuned, like, share, subscribe and do comment. Jai Siya Ram. Har Har Mahadev.